Right, guys, it's coming to that time when I've got to get on the bike and put my metal to the pedal and ride off. It's worth stopping in small villages like this to just take a look at British English provincial towns or villages alike. And here, for example, there's a lovely pub, very traditional, independent, the Horse and Hound. And there are some lovely side streets where you will walk by, if you chose to do so, some lovely cottages. And like we can see over there, a villager walking his dog first thing in the morning. And not many places where you get these little stone bus shelters next to a post office box. I find it very quaint. And that basically is what and why I'm doing this this tour of Yorkshire, to highlight these very quaint villages and towns where you will sort of like get closer to what England is all about. Do you know, it's not about the city. Fuck those. It's about, this is what it's all about. And going to Pateley Bridge, for example, very provincial. And for me, at any rate, having lived in Yorkshire for such a long time, this is for me what it's all about. Brought up in the city, but don't really care for it. That's a lovely gentleman walking his dog. How are you, sir?
Dog's walking me. Good morning.
The dog is walking you.
You okay?
Yes, thank you. I'm just pointing out to my friends and people who don't know much about England what England is all about. This is it, isn't it?
Oh, you picked a nice village.
Yes, very, very nice, lovely.
Very
And,
lovely.
you know, I mean, I've been brought up in the city and, you know, really, and I've lived in Yorkshire since I was 17.
Oh, right.
So I know it quite well. So I'm doing this tour. And I'm not just going from A to B, I'm stopping at various places on the way. I'm going to Pateley Bridge today.
Nice Pateley Bridge.
And normally we'd take an hour and a half to get there. But I'm taking it easy. It'll probably take me until lunchtime by the time I stop.
Doesn't matter, does it?
It doesn't matter, no. Time is not of the essence.
Be careful on your bike with the potholes in this village.
Yes, you know.
Not good.
No, I know, but that's everywhere, isn't it, mostly?
It does seem-
But thank you. Nice to have met you. Pleasure. Thank you. So there you are. Nice little conversation, nice chat, which you don't get, really, anywhere else, I don't think. And they're all very friendly. So now it's time to crack on. I'm going to, go to that church over there. I'm going to stop at that church. I remember once going there and the bells were ringing, the bells. When I got to the church, the gates were closed. So I'm including a previous recording of a visit I once made there some weeks ago. Enjoy. Well, you missed the bloody entrance, Rog. It's on your left, man. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. The comments that followed become absolutely null and void. Thank you very much, Jason, for pointing out the bleeding obvious. So I'm going to have to go back, aren't I? Thank you, Jason. Oh, bloody hell. I've turned right off the back road to Harrogate. I've just turned right because every time I've come through this way, I've always seen that sign, Plumpton Rocks, and I've always wondered, well, what the fuck is it? And is it the same as Brimham Rocks? So this morning I thought, I'm in that kind of a mood, aren't I, to explore. I thought, turn right, Rog, and go and have a bloody look at what's going on here. And all I can see, I've come up the drive leading to a few farms, are sheep. And there's a farm at the end of this road. And there are no fucking bloody rocks. I mean, what's that all about? Obviously I can't go down there. It says private road, no public access, so residents only. So anyway, so that's that. Well, what can I tell you? The roads are still empty. I'm glad I left so early in the morning. I left at just after 6 o'clock or thereabouts. Wonderful to ride without traffic. I wish the sun would come out, but never mind. This is my preferred route to Pateley Bridge. I bypass Harrogate completely and make my way towards Starbeck and then down towards where I am now, Mother Shipton's Cave. Now, let's be honest about this. I think everybody all over the country, everywhere, has heard of Mother Shipton's Cave. And there it is. If you're passing by, if you come to this side of Knaresborough and are passing by, as I'm doing today on the way to Pateley Bridge, you know, stop and visit. It's not cheap. I mean, I think this is their summer pricing. I think they're taking the piss, personally. So there's no point my telling you about what Mother Shipton's Cave is all about. You know, everything is available on Google these days, on the internet, so you can find out for yourself. And if you find it interesting enough, stop and visit. And you will meet lovely people walking their dogs. Oh, are you local?
Yeah, I live in Starbeck.
Oh, wow, wonderful. Now, what river is this?
River Nid.
So that goes all the way to Pateley Bridge, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah, no.
Into Nidderdale.
Yeah,
It's very calm, isn't it?
it is, yeah.
Very calm. Well, what a wonderful morning. This is what England's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not the cities, it's places like this where you can meet genuine people and, you know, it has nothing to do with what's happening politically speaking. It has nothing to do with anything.
No.
It's totally isolated and separated from all the nonsense that goes on. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
And I just love it.
You're saying about nonsense. It gets bloody worse, don't it, here and now?
Yes, getting worse. Well, that's not too early in the morning to talk about politics, but you know, whatever's happening elsewhere, well, fuck 'em. You know, how's your dog? Lovely dog. It's a she, you see. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, darling. Hello. Hello.
One.
I'm Roger, by the way.
You're Roger.
Yeah, word of warning. When you cross the bridge and you go up the hill over there, you'll come up to a roundabout. If you go into Pateley Bridge, you would be going left at that roundabout. It's a kind of a mini roundabout. So it's quite a busy one, be careful. And also, as you turn left, that road is a windy road and there's a wall similar to the one that you're looking at, similar to this over there, but higher. And the road narrows and you get, depending on the time of day, I don't think we'll see anything this morning, but depending on the time of day, you get lots of tractors and trucks coming down that particular narrow, winding, twisty road. So as you turn left at that roundabout, do slow down, do be careful, do stay close to that wall, and be prepared to, because you're going uphill, so be prepared to, you know, put your brakes on and, you know, don't argue with these tractors, okay? Just don't argue with them, just pull over, let them get, you know, down the hill and let them through. So you've been warned. And further up the road also, as you go into Pateley Bridge, the same thing will happen. You will come across a lot of tractors. Farmers, obviously, farmers' land, so you will get them, big combine bloody harvesters coming in your face. So be careful. We're off. Right, I pulled into the Nid Hall Hotel. Two reasons. One, I remember it from years ago when I stayed here, and I also used to come to a Christmas murder mystery that they have and hold every year. Secondly, I fancied having a sit-down breakfast, proper breakfast. I knew this was going to happen, I just knew. I wanted to put it to the test. So I walked in through these prestige doors, and I saw one or two people walking about, going to the leisure club, you know, and I know what kind of people stay here. Anyway, I walked up to the receptionist and I said, you know, hello, blah, blah, blah. Been here before and on my way to Pateley Bridge and all that. And what are the chances of getting some breakfast? As I walked in, she gave me a good look. Yeah, biker. Not one bike, obviously, on the forecourt. So, I knew what her answer was going to be. I'm sorry, sir, but you need to reserve it. Reserve to walk in to have a breakfast. I said, I'm not a resident, obviously, but so I need to reserve to come here to have a breakfast ahead of not even knowing that I might pop in for breakfast as I'm passing by. Anyway, the answer was no. So, fuck 'em. I've been in that situation before. I've worked in hotels like this before. I've managed the front of house in hotels like this before. I know what the crack is. And to be quite honest with you, I've never seen that happen. But I knew it would happen here. I didn't expect it, not from a Yorkshire hotel. So, fuck 'em, as I said. Don't bother stopping unless you're going to stay. And if there are some bikers who are not doing what I'm doing, going camping, and want to stay in a hotel, there you go, guys. There's a hotel for you to stay. And maybe you can, if anybody knows me and stays there, maybe they can invite me for breakfast. But certainly I, as a biker, cannot walk in here and ask if I can have a breakfast at their table. So if you're on your way to Pateley Bridge, pop in through Ripley and hit the roundabout and turn left to Pateley Bridge. They don't serve breakfast to non-residents here either. I guess I understand why, especially here. But if you go next door to the Ripley ice cream and coffee shop, you will get, they serve breakfast all day, while they serve food all day. Right. Yeah, this is where you can get the best ice cream in the world, isn't it? Ripley Sweet Shop, Ripley Ice Cream, Ripley Store, and Ripley Restaurant, Cafe. And yeah, wonderful. I'm glad I stopped here. And look at the breakfast. Absolutely pack up. I mean, obviously I didn't want bacon, because as some of my mates know, I'm a Muslim. And I'm having pork sausages and scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs, delightful. And the way they serve the fresh tomatoes, I love it. I love it. So looking forward to that.